Hey guys, how's it going? This is Avirx, and this is my new series called Avirx Tries. This is a series where I give my impressions on video games that I'm not going to do a let's play for. Just in case you guys want to know what I think about a game, instead of me devoting an entire let's play series to it and taking hours to get through the game over weeks and weeks. Um, I can just let you know how I feel now. I'm happy to report that the game is great. This is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. From Respawn, the game is actually good. I don't know what. I don't know what was what. How many goats were sacrificed in order to make this happen, but it's actually great, man. And I actually don't expect anything less from Respawn. These are the guys that came over from Call of Duty, the good Call of Duty, and they made the excellent Titanfall 2 campaign, which is one of my favorite games. And they did really good with that. There was no loot boxes. All the DLC was only cosmetic for that game, and everything else was free. And they carried all of that over to this new Star Wars game. We have an actual, factual, single player, story driven, good Star Wars game. Wow. I'm not really a big Star Wars guy, actually. I watch the movies, but that's as far as, my dabbling in the Star Wars universe goes. I do have fond memories of playing Star Wars Rogue Squadron and Star Wars what's it called, Shadows of the Empire on Nintendo 64. I have fond memories of that. But other than that, I haven't played any Star Wars games. I did try the beta for Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I'm just not into Star Wars like that. I just kind of watch the movies. I'm casual, and that's about it. The story here in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is that you have the Empire who are hunting the Jedi. They are on the brink of extinction, and you have these hunters in the Empire called Inquisitors. They know how to use the Force. They have lightsabers, and it's their job to hunt out these Jedi. And the main character here is a Jedi, but he's spent a lot of his time in hiding. And he decided to make a choice that he's not going to hide anymore. So he's teamed up with this other Jedi, and they're going to try and restore the Jedi. Restore the Jedi Order, and keep themselves from being wiped out. The graphics are really good. It's great, man. The visuals and graphics in this game are top notch. Performance. I can't really. I know on my machine for some reason it doesn't seem to be working too well with Jedi Fallen Order while I'm recording. I was getting hitches and a little bit of slowdown, but when I'm not recording, the performance is great. I'm able to play on high settings and epic with little to no issues. Also, the gameplay and combat, I heard a lot of people comparing it to Dark Souls, and I've seen some comparisons to Sekiro. I haven't played Dark Souls. I've played like a little bit of Dark Souls 2 Skull of the First Sin. That's my only experience with Dark Souls, so I can't talk about that. I can't make that comparison with Dark Souls, but I do know enough about Dark Souls to know some of the gameplay mechanics. It has the whole bonfire system where they call it meditation spots, where you rest at a meditation spot, and you can rest and restore your health and restore your stim packs, and enemies respawn when you do this, just like in Souls like games. Stim packs are the healing. This is how you heal. Is similar to the Estus flask in the Dark Souls games, and the gourd seeds in Sekiro, the other Souls game that recently came out. You start off with a limited amount. I think you start off with 2, and as you progress through the game, you can you can increase the number of times you can use the stim pack, just like the Souls games. Combat can be difficult. I played on, I think, Jedi Knight is the third. There are 4 difficulties. There's a story mode, which is the easiest, and then there's the second one, and then there's Jedi Knight, and then there's Jedi Master Knight, I think. I'm currently playing on Jedi Knight. I've lost quite a few times already. I might turn the difficulty down so I can play through a bit more, I don't know. I'm not having too. It's definitely very challenging. It's Sekiro-ish, but it's not. The combat isn't as. The combat in Sekiro is, I would say, is better than here. The combat in this game reminds me of Sekiro a lot. I recently beat Sekiro, so I can't. So that is one Souls game that I can make a comparison with. I can't do Dark Souls, but compared to Sekiro, I would say the combat in Sekiro is definitely better here. But I'm not saying the combat here in Fallen Order is bad. In Fallen Order, I don't know. It's like you have your parries just like Sekiro. You can dodge, you can block. You have a block meter that can run out if you block too much. You can use the force. Force is also limited. You can increase that through meditating. Meditating allows you to also unlock skills. That's how you do your skill unlocks. And yeah, you can unlock a variety of different moves. You can increase your health and stuff like that. The standard stuff. There's also the whole when an enemy kills you, the only way you lose experience. You gain experience by defeating enemies, and when you gain enough experience, you get a skill point. If you die to an enemy, that the only way you lose all of your skills, you lose your skills and skill points, and the only way to get that back is if you have to kill that enemy again. That's the other the Souls like gameplay mechanic. You have to go back to that enemy, and all you have to do is land a hit. You don't have to kill it. You can't just go. It's not like sitting on the ground and you have to go get it. The enemy that killed you will be glowing, and you have to hit that enemy one time in order to get all your experience back that you lost from dying to that enemy, and you also get full health. Your health gets fully restored. So yeah, of course I died quite a few times. There was a hidden boss I found, a giant looking reptile frog thing that was kicking my butt. I beat it after a few tries. It wasn't too difficult. Outside of combat, you have a lot of traversal, a lot of Tomb Raider and Uncharted like climbing and rope grappling, hanging off ledges and pipes, and balancing on pipes and ledges and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of that. And there are also the whole intense scripted Uncharted Tomb Raider-esque moments where an event would trigger and maybe you'll fall and slide down and you have to avoid debris material, and then you have to jump at the last second to hang on to something and climb. That whole thing. There's plenty of those moments. There's a lot of there's hidden there's puzzles that you can figure out. There's a lot of stuff you can find off the beaten path. There are collectibles. There's a whole lot of lore in this game too, which is really good. You gain this little buddy. I forget what his name was. BB something. I don't know if it was BB-8. That was the one from the new Star Wars movies, right? I don't think that's. I forget what the little guy's name is. I apologize. He allows you to. He's your buddy. He does a lot of utility stuff for you. He has a flashlight that can shine in the darkness. You can also use your lightsaber. I would say your lightsaber is more efficient for using in the dark. That helped me a lot more than the little guy's flashlight. Sorry, little guy. He can scan anytime you kill an enemy. He can scan it, and you'll gain experience and you'll learn more about that enemy. There are also crates hidden everywhere. There's you can unlock. Usually what I've been getting a lot of is a lot of customization material. There's a lot of customization. You can customize your ship. There's a ship that you have that you use to get around. There's planet traversal. Almost forgot about that. You can travel between planets to get to different places. But yeah, there's a lot of customization. You can change your poncho. You can change the color of your clothes. You can customize your lightsaber. There's a lot of customization there. You can customize your droid, the little guy. And what else was there? Was there anything else? I don't remember. I remember there's at least 4 or 5 different things you can customize. But yeah, there's planet traversal. There's 3 when you finally unlock that. There's 3 planets at the start. I've been to the other 2 planets that were available so far. They're very different. The environments are really well done. The creatures are really well done. there's this rocky wasteland mountainous kind of planet. I forget the name of it. Unfortunately, I lost the footage that I had of that. So I don't have it to show to you guys, but yeah, it's just like this wasteland, this rocky wasteland type of place with mountains everywhere and cliff sides and stuff. It's a real hostile place. Apparently, witches used to rule there, and Count Dooku until Count Dooku wiped them out in an act of revenge, if I remember right when I was reading the lore. And yeah, the creatures there are very hostile. They're tough. It's a really tough area. I believe it's also the planet where Darth Maul comes from, because the guys that you can fight there look exactly like Darth Maul, except their faces are yellow instead of red like Maul. So yeah, that was a really cool place. I wish I had the footage, but I don't, guys. So yeah, it's just a really well done game, which is very surprising. There's no DLC that I've seen so far. I haven't been keeping up with news on this game. I knew of it. I knew when it was coming out, but that is far. Excuse me, guys, if I could talk. That's as far as my knowledge on this game goes. I didn't, look into if there was going to be DLC and stuff. I'm almost certain there's going to be DLC. This may be Respawn, but they're still working with EA. They're going to come out with something later on. Hopefully there won't be any transactions, anything terrible, But this is Respawn. They know what they're doing. EA seems to trust them. So yeah, but this is a really good game overall, man. I'm really enjoying my time with it. Yes, it definitely is like Sekiro and Dark Souls. And what I do appreciate though, unlike Sekiro, you can toggle the difficulty, which is appreciative. If you want that super hard Souls-like challenge, you can get that. But if you just want to chill and just enjoy the visuals and enjoy exploring an environment and the story, you can do that too without having to treat almost every encounter like a darn boss battle, But yeah, just a great game. And that's really about it. Oh, there's AI, the AI behavior in this game. The AI has been good so far. Yeah, I like the AI. They respond like if they see you, if they like notice something and they don't particularly see you and know who it is, they'll be like, hey, there's something over there. They'll come over and walk over to you. You can choose to run away and hide, or you can engage them. They talk while they fight you. If you get on low health, they'll be like, "Hey, he's down. He's almost down," or let's get him. And it's really cool how they respond to you. There are all types of stormtroopers in this game. There are all types of wildlife and creatures. It's really the AI and NPCs in this game are really well done. The voice acting is well done. The graphics are top notch. Everything on this game has been really great so far, and I'm enjoying my time with it. So yeah, man, that's about it. I talked about everything. Let me know what you guys think about my new series. I definitely can improve. Oh boy, this was as I continue to do these, I hope I'll get better. This is my first time doing one of these things. So yeah, let me know how I can improve. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these impressions videos on games that I'm not going to do a Let's Play for, in case you want to know what my opinions are. I appreciate that, guys. Leave a like if you like this. Please subscribe, and I try to upload content every single day. I play a variety of video games, and if you would like to go that extra mile, please consider donating to support the channel. Not only will you be supporting me, but you will also be helping out other people who watch my content by helping them get more content as well. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.